Ella. I'm here today at Universal Studios Orlando. For the first time, I was at Islands of Adventure back in March, but we didn't get to make it to the Studios Park. So here I am, I made it to the Studios Park. Unfortunately, Rip Ride Rockit is currently closed. Sad. I talked to the guy working outside of the ride, and he said they're pushing for it to open later in the day, so fingers crossed I can ride it. I like went out of my way to learn all the hidden tracks. I was so ready to listen to some Blink-182 on Rip Ride Rockit, so fingers crossed it'll open later. It is a little bit chilly today, so he said that could impact the ride's availability, but anyways, I'm just gonna try to enjoy my day here at the park. I do have a park hopper, so I do plan on going back over to Islands at some point. So I think I'm gonna start off my day with a ride on Revenge of the Mummy, trying to get all those credits. And I'm also here it's about the week before Thanksgiving. There's lots of festive holiday decor while we're here, which is a nice touch. I don't know how much of like the Christmas event is going on right now, but I'll find out. Alright, I just got off my first ride on Revenge of the Mummy ever, and that was pretty cool. I mean, I was expecting it to be cool since it's Universal and everything here is super cool, but I was pretty impressed. I really enjoyed my ride. I'm here by myself right now, so I get to take advantage of all those single rider lines. It's still very early in the morning. It's about a half hour after the park opened, so the crowds aren't like off the walls yet. But yeah, I really enjoyed my ride. I got to sit in the back. That was fun. My soul might have been stolen by the mummy. Couldn't tell ya. The effects were really cool on that ride. The one scene where there's like the fire above your head. Sorry if that's a spoiler, but it's Universal. It's so cool. I just got off my first ride on the Simpsons motion simulator, which was pretty interesting. I'm kind of surprised that like they can beam a ride around a theme park like destroyed nowadays, but I guess whatever. I really wasn't expecting it to like lift up and have like the screen above you, so that was a really cool surprise. I am heading in the single rider line for Men in Black now. I'm filming in here because they're blasting Christmas music all over the park, so I feel like there's a very high chance this video might get copyright claimed. Fingers crossed it doesn't. There's like no line for Men in Black, so we're like already here in the station. It's pretty cool. Alright, I just got off a ride on Men in Black, and I have to say I have no idea what I was shooting at the entire time I was on that ride. The people who I was riding with must have been on it before, because their scores were like triple of mine. At the entrance, they told me that I could ride with my bag. Here's like the size. I'm wearing it as a crossbody right now, but it can convert to a fanny pack, which is usually what I'll do if I'm wearing it on a ride. And then when I got to the station, they told me that I had to put it in a locker, and they do have a few little lockers in the station, so I didn't have to go and walk all the way around. But I don't know, I felt like I probably could have worn it on the ride, but I mean, I don't know their policies. I don't know why they have that specific policy, that like no fanny packs at all, I guess, maybe. I don't know, it wasn't very clear, but I don't know. I don't work at this park, so I don't know all their rules.
Guys, look at the leaf of water.
Alright, I'm here in Diagon Alley. I got off my first ever ride on Escape from Gringotts, which was pretty fun. Definitely not as cool as Forbidden Journey, in my opinion. I went in the single rider line, and there's about a 30-minute wait in the regular line. I went right up to the station, didn't have to wait, so that was really awesome. Single rider, definitely the move here at Universal. Alright, I met up with Cole from to the vlog, your first mozzarella vlog.
Thanks for having me. Great to be here.
Of course, yes. Thank you for hanging out with me so I do not have to go to the parks alone. And we just got off Transformers, which I thought was very similar to Spider-Man, if you've done that in Islands.
It is. It's very similar to Spider-Man, and it's really long. It's a good ride though.
Yeah.
Throws you around pretty good.
The chase scenes where you're like going through the city remind me actually a lot of Justice League.
Oh yeah.
The Justice League clones where you're like going through the city. And then before that we rode Mummy again. The kid behind us was having like a total meltdown.
Yeah.
Did you catch that?
An actual breakdown, yeah. His brother was like telling him to shut up and screaming and stuff. It was funny. Mom's like, it's okay, it's okay.
But yeah, great ride again. Enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, Mummy is so good.
Yeah. Some of the effects you can kind of tell that like it's a bit of an older ride, but it was still like really awesome.
It's a little dated. It could use a little bit of an update, but it's still really good.
Some of the animatronics could use the facelift.
Yeah.
But we're headed over to E.T. next. I haven't been in this section of the park at all, so taking it all in. Alright, so Cole and I rode E.T. He's off doing Men in Black since I did that earlier. I'm probably gonna head over to Islands, and yeah, E.T. was a lot of fun. It smelled so good in there. I think that was my favorite part about the ride. The theming was really cool. You get to see E.T.'s like home planet, which you don't get to see in the movie. And I don't know, I feel like that's what like a ride at Universal should be, something that like kind of goes along with the movie and like offers a new experience, but at the same time, like if you haven't seen the movie, you can still enjoy the experience. So I'm gonna head over to King's Cross Station to take the Hogwarts Express, which I haven't done before, so I'm very excited. I heard it's a cool experience, and then I do want to get butterbeer at some point. Restaurant again. The last time I ate here was so good that even though it's a little pricey, I just had to come here again. I'm treating myself today. It's vacation. Treat yourself. I have a fancy drink. I haven't tried it yet, but it looks delicious. Beforehand, after I got off the train, I did get some butterbeer, which I brought in the restaurant with me. It did not last very long, but so delicious. Have to get it every time I come here. I think I'm going to finish up my lunch and then start making my way around Islands and grabbing some more rides. They are testing Rip Ride Rocket over in studios, so if that opens, I am definitely gonna have to hop back because I need that credit. And I want to listen to Blink 182 while I'm on a roller coaster. I really can't think of anything better than that. Alright, finished up lunch and I just had some great news. I heard that Rip Ride Rocket has opened for the day, so I'm heading back to studios now so I can go grab a few rides on that. I'm actually just gonna walk to the other park because there is quite a bit of a line at the Hogwarts Express, and I don't know, I feel like I'll get there faster if I'm moving, and I'm really just trying to save as much time as I can because I still have this entire park to explore. I ate lunch and that's about it. I'm trying to decide like what I want to prioritize in Islands since I won't have quite as much time. I'm thinking definitely Velocicoaster, probably ride Hulk again. I'd really like to ride Forbidden Journey again as well, and I don't know, maybe a few other things. We'll see where the day takes us. Okay, it's about like an hour and 45 minutes after the last time I vlogged, and I have to say I just had possibly one of the worst theme park experiences I've ever had. Not really because of like anything that the park did or the workers did. It was just a terrible situation. Grab the popcorn, this is story time. So Rip Ride Rocket finally reopened, so I went back from Islands. I didn't really get to do anything in Islands besides like get food yet. So I walked all the way back because the line for the Hogwarts Express was pretty long. So I went back to studios, get to Rip Ride Rocket, and the single rider line is closed, which is pretty frustrating because the standby was like well over an hour long. So I was like, whatever, I really want to ride this, so I'm just gonna hop in standby and deal with it. So I did, and then of course the two kids behind me kept line jumping. They were going under the railings, they were like sitting on the walls and then jumping to the other side, and they kept doing that the whole time, and for a while they were like stuck behind me and they were being pretty obnoxious. And I did tell a worker about it when we got further up, but they still were able to ride before me. And then of course right after their ride goes around, the ride breaks down, and these kids did get to ride, and they started evacuating people, so they sent us down. They did give me one exit pass, even though I waited almost 2 hours for this ride. And these kids who line jumped did get to ride, and they got an evacuation for Rip Ride Rocket. So I'm just really frustrated with that situation. I'm trying not to like get to me so I can enjoy the rest of my day. But as you can tell, like that, it really sucked. Definitely not the kind of day I wanted to have. But I'm just gonna head back to Islands now and try to get some of the stuff done that I want to. If I see on the app that Rip Ride Rocket opens again, I'll use that to skip the line, and hopefully we'll get to ride it that time. But yeah, that just really sucks. I don't want, like, I'm really trying not to let it like ruin my day, but not a good time. Alright, I just checked out Poseidon's Fury because I missed out on that last time I was here in Islands, and it was pretty cool. I don't think I would like go out of my way to do it again, but if you're really into like theater tech or special effects, you'll really enjoy it. I'm going to now probably try to hit some of the other things here in Islands. I'm kind of holding out, crossing my fingers that Rip Ride Rocket will maybe open again. If it's still delayed by like 6:15, I'm probably just gonna let it go and spend the rest of my day here. Forbidden Journey has like a 15-minute wait, so I'm probably going to hop in line for that. I might try to do single rider on a few things. I definitely would like to get on Velocicoaster at some point. I'm kind of just gonna play the rest of the day by ear and try to get as much done as I can. The park closes in about 2 hours, which is like the exact amount of time that I lost on Rip Ride Rocket. So I don't know. That was really a bummer. But I'm gonna try to get as much done as I can with the rest of my day. Alright, update on my crazy saga of trying to ride Rip Ride Rocket. So I guess it's open now and it only was a 10-minute wait. So if their single rider is open, I'm just gonna try to do that. If their single rider is not open, I'm gonna use that skip the line. I mean, if it's only 10 minutes, I might just wait and use it on something else. I am getting my steps in today. The wait for the Hogwarts Express was like 35 minutes. And there's just no way. So, Rocket is definitely the priority. I'm just gonna run in, ride it, and leave. So whatever being controls the universe does not want me to ride Rip Ride Rocket. I walked all the way from the back of Islands to get back to the ride, and of course, as soon as I enter the park, the ride goes down. Can't even get in line, and then they announced that it's gonna be an extended delay, and both parks close in like an hour. So I'm just incredibly frustrated with trying to get on this ride. It's the only one between the two parks that like I really wanted to ride that I hadn't been on yet. And I am just like, I'm a little worked up. I am so frustrated trying to get on this ride. It's just not gonna happen today, I guess. I'm just gonna have to accept that and deal with it. Alright, so a little closing out update on my crazy day. I went back to Islands and I did get to ride Velocicoaster and Hagrid's before the end of my day. And then, of course, Rip Ride Rocket was cycling again as soon as I'm, you know, in line for Hagrid's. So it was a frustrating day. I'm, you know, leaving not with the best feeling. It was very frustrating and disappointing kind of the way things played out, but I know that, you know, it was out of anyone's control. It's kind of like a bad luck of the draw what happened today. This is gonna end this video here. Hopefully next time I'm at Universal, the universe will let me ride with Red Rocket. Didn't happen today, but thank you for watching this video and coming along on my crazy journey. Make sure to subscribe to see more theme park and travel videos like this one, and I'll see you next time. Bye!